What's up, everyone? This is Lauren Floria. Just wanted to welcome everyone back to another episode of the Flo Fitness podcast. I'm super excited to be here today. Today we are doing a segment called Motherhood and Fitness, and I have 4 very wonderful women with me today. They're all moms, and they crush it inside the gym and out, and I just wanted to introduce them. So first up is going to be Brianna Romero. Oh, shit. I'm so used to saying Romero because
I know, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
So first up, I just want to introduce Brianna Cuomo. She is a new mommy, and baby Giovanna is almost 3 months old now, right?
11 weeks postpartum.
11 weeks. And then we have Rachel. Oh my God. I'm sorry, we got
no tea.
We have Rachel Saduk. She is a mother of 3 beautiful children. Then we have Jen Sharon, also a mommy to 3 beautiful girls. And we have Jennifer Castillo. She is a mom of 2 beautiful girls. All right, so I just wanted to chat with you guys because I feel like these are topics that not everyone talks about. And I really learned that once I became a mom. So as you know, I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and life is very challenging, trying to squeeze in exercising and life and being a wife, but being a mom too, and just being as well balanced and well-rounded as possible. So I wanted to first talk about the identity shift. When you go from, newly married, then you become a mother, and how those changes feel. So let's see, Brianna, I'm going to ask this question to you, being that you are the newest mommy out of the group here. So becoming a mom, how has that changed your relationship with your body?
Okay, it's the most beautiful, hardest experience I've ever had. Mm-hmm. You go from in the gym 6 times a week to maybe 2 times a week if I'm lucky with breastfeeding. So you put a lot of pressure on yourself, but you just have to know that you grow, we rebuild, and we come back, and it'll take time, and just give myself grace.
Absolutely. And you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
And then, Jen, I'm going to ask you this question too, because you have teenagers. So you had a lot more years to be able to, between when you had your girls, and Sadie is how old?
She's 11.
She's 11. So you've had like 11 years from the time that you were postpartum to where you are now.
Yeah.
So how is your relationship with your body?
It's definitely changed. I remember from day one when my oldest was born, I felt a little lost because I always, just focused on myself. And now I have this little baby, this little person to focus on. And I kind of lost my identity for a bit, where it was just like, okay, I'm just going to put all my energy into her and do this and do that. And then I got to a point where I was just like, I need to find myself again. Mm-hmm. And I was always active, whether it be sports or just like, being at the gym or whatever. So going back to the gym allowed me to do that, even though it was like just an hour or 40 minutes, whatever it was, it made such a difference in my life. And now that my girls are older, I think being active and staying active has shown them that that's important for all of us. And so they are therefore as active as I am, playing sports, doing things, eating right, but having fun at the same time.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
So that helps.
I think you've really set a great example too, because the girls, they're killing it between track and dance and everything that they do. So you guys really do a great job of setting an example. Okay, so let's see. Jenny, I'm going to ask you this question.
Sure.
So how would you say that you let go of the so-called bouncing back culture and redefining your strength? Because I know that you post a lot about your workouts, whether you're doing something at home, and you've posted before about like your transformation that you've had, and you look absolutely wonderful. So I just wanted to know, your perspective on that.
Wait.
Give it a second.
Yeah, give me a second.
No, you're fine.
I like froze up too. I was nervous. I was like, wait.
Yeah, right. What was the question again?
So how do you let go of the so-called bounce back culture? Like, you just have a baby. Oh, you look great. You bounce back so quickly. When people say that to you, and how you redefined your strength.
Oh, like that was definitely not easy. And a lot of people has a label like, oh, it's your what do you call it? Wait, what's the word? How would I can say it? Like genetics. Like
Yes.
it's your genetics.
Yes.
It's so easy. You have so much help. It's so easy for you. You have time to go to the gym. And I feel like it doesn't happen like that. Like you have to commit to yourself. Like nobody's gonna wake up and work out for you and meal prep for you. You have to take the time, 30 minutes a day, whatever it is, and just keep moving and do it for yourself and your kids and
It's a stress reliever too.
Yeah.
So for
It
me,
is.
that is my therapy. Like
Yeah.
coming here, working out, running, doing whatever I do.
Yeah.
This is my therapy.
It's
Like,
really
absolutely.
hard. It's really hard to stay like committed to yourself and show up for yourself sometimes, especially when you have kids and so much going on. And
And like the dishes can wait. The laundry can wait. Your health is forever.
Yes.
You know, you want to grow to see your kids when they're grown up. You want to see their grandchildren. You need to take time for yourself.
Also,
and your
a
health.
lot changed for me when I started looking at working out for longevity instead of like how I looked
Right now.
because that messed me up really bad. Like I was very like into like I wanted to look good, but now I just want to be healthy. I want to be strong and like see my kids do great in life, and keeps me pushing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think people think too, like, that you have to be skinny per se in order to be fit, but that's really not what it's about at all. It's just about like feeling good about yourself. And I would rather have my curves that I can't seem to get rid of since having kids.
And it's not perfect. Every day is not a perfect like
course.
Right. We all make accidents and
Absolutely.
Right.
It's a balance, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So Rachel, this question is going to be for you. Fitness as self-respect versus self-punishment. What do you think about that?
I mean, it has to become part of your life and part of who you are. I mean, can't say, okay, I ate that, so now I have to go work out because I need to work off the calories. Like, balance is so important. And well, let me think for a second.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you're saying. That's a good point. That used to happen to me. I used to feel guilty.
It used
about
to happen to me
everything.
too.
Everything
It
was
used to
like,
happen to me too.
Oh my God,
Everything.
I just eat this. Like, let me go for a workout.
Yes.
Or like, I would starve
Exactly.
myself sometimes because I had a little bit extra
And people
calories.
still do that, unfortunately, I'm sure.
It's so
and
bad.
It's not about that. You're going on vacation, so you should starve yourself and work out because you want to look good on vacation. Everything is balanced, and what you do right now is not going to show on your body tomorrow either.
Exactly.
It's all in your head.
I feel like after you change that mentality, everything just goes smoothly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right. That's what it is. Just changing your mentality.
Absolutely. And it's funny too, just to like piggyback off of what I think you were saying this before, like you're so focused on, everything else that you're doing, but you have to take the time to meal prep. And I'm guilty of only meal prepping for Frank, my husband. I am making him his portions for throughout the week for when he comes to work, but then I forget about myself. And
That's
there's a lot of,
insane.
but I do. And then there's
Just
a lot
make
of
double
morning.
so you have for you.
That's what I
But
have
she's
to do.
not thinking that.
But
I
like,
get
I'm
it.
just not thinking that
Yeah.
because I'm just being in wife and
Yes.
mommy mode
Yes.
that
Right.
I need to take care of
Right.
the three of them.
And then you're going to eat the grilled cheese scraps and the chicken nugget scraps from
Literally
your
what
kids.
happens to me sometimes because like I just forget.
Yeah.
Or I'm so busy with the kids that
Right.
I'll be honest, sometimes I'll forget to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll get yelled at by my mother because she's like, "What do you
Yeah.
mean you didn't have
Did you eat?
breakfast? Like, did
Yeah.
you eat?"
Yeah.
But just stuff like that. Like life is just
And I'm the
Yeah.
opposite, or I'm taking the help right now in postpartum. Like my husband's cooking a lot, and usually
It's amazing.
He cooks.
Amazing.
And it's just like, you could get shamed, like, oh, but you're not cooking for your family. You're not
Right.
doing this. It's like, no, 4 hands is better than 2 hands.
Yeah.
I need the help. I'm going to take it while I can.
Right.
And exactly, it takes a
It's
village.
the same thing in my household. My husband is the one that cooks. I cook on occasion, like when he has to work really late.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he cooks, and I'm the one that's basically the Uber driver. I take
Yeah.
the kids to all their activities. I go to everything that they're doing, pick them up, drop them off,
Yeah.
And by the time I get home, it's like
There's no time for cooking.
there's no time.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
I get home
exactly.
like at 9:30 at night some nights.
Shout
right?
out to
So-
Steve and Tom.
Shout it
The
out.
chefs. The chefs.
excellent cooks.
Yeah.
We'll say that. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
All right, so I feel like we're kind of segueing into this. So time and real life balance. So let's say,
That's hard.
Rachel, because you were kind of touching on this before, letting go of the all or nothing thinking or mentality.
Right. Well, balance, like I said. Also, I feel like you have to prioritize yourself. So you're just as important as your kids are. You're just as important as, doing all the mundane things you have to do in your house. And tell me the question again. Am I answering
So
it?
letting go of all or nothing. Like I'm either going to
Go 100%.
go 100%,
or-
like not realizing that you can do
Right.
a little bit,
Right.
and that still is going to count.
Right. Well, every little bit counts. And again, not saying I don't do this, but like you don't need to work out 7 days a week. You can, go for a walk one day, and that's just as good as coming to the
still
gym.
learning. We're still learning.
It's a learning
Day by
process,
day.
but you don't have to do everything to feel successful, in your fitness journey or your health journey. Like whatever you can fit in, we're all so busy. Whatever you can fit in is definitely worth it. Even
Absolutely.
if it's 30 minutes here, 20 minutes here, that's it.
Absolutely. I like that. And that's also like what you were saying too. It's like you can have a shorter workout and be consistent with that and still see results. Like
Absolutely.
you do what you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's something that you're learning.
Builds up. Oh,
Right.
Yeah, you're learning that. Because you used to be
Right.
here like every day.
6 times a week, and now it's whenever I
For
can
my
come.
transformation, I worked out 30 minutes only because that's all I had.
That's great.
I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, 30 minutes every day, consistent.
Wow.
That's
5:30 in the morning is tough too.
And
Yeah.
I
pretty
wish
good.
you could see. Well, I could show you guys. I think you saw it before my transformation.
Your
from
before
my
and
Yes,
after.
I recently saw that. Yes.
It was crazy. I lost a lot of weight,
Yeah.
and it was just.
But
eating
you wasn't
very
just
clean.
working out for 3, right? I was going to say it has to be your
Well, yeah, I was
diet
eating really
also.
clean and
Yeah.
working out as well. Like,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that helped a lot.
Yes. Sometimes it's hard to do
But
both.
sometimes
Yeah, no,
people
I agree.
think
It
that
is
a short workout is not
Right. It's not enough.
know what it is.
It doesn't
Yeah, it
matter.
doesn't have to do anything.
What's the percentage? They say that it's 80-20. So 80% food, like what you put into your body,
Right.
and really only 20% the workout you're doing.
Right.
So it's being active is very important, and we obviously all prioritize that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you don't see results in your body, it's also because you have to look at the other side of it, right?
Right,
Like,
the
are you
nutrition.
eating well? Are you
Yes.
exactly? Are
Yep.
you nourishing
Yes.
your body the right way?
Exactly.
Yes. I also feel like the culture is, everyone is so backwards. Like cardio. And like until I started to come here did I realize how my body changed. I was running all the time. Sure, I was skinny, but I wasn't toned until I started coming here and started lifting weights. And the workout sometimes is 20 minutes here, and it's not like you have to go running for 3 hours to
Exactly.
look good and lose weight.
Yeah. And I mean, I definitely can see that from when you first started coming here, you were very cardio driven.
Yeah.
And then you started lifting,
Yes.
and I mean, it's amazing. You
Yes.
lift heavier than I do.
Right, and I'm
Yeah,
only
it's
running
great.
now for High Rocks. I don't even want to run anymore.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back to walking.
I also think we need to have like realistic goals.
Yes.
Because it doesn't happen in a week.
Not
it
at
takes
all.
time.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
takes dedication.
yes.
It takes hard work.
Yeah.
I see a lot of women come to the gym and the first week they quit.
Yes.
Because it's just they don't.
It's
they're
also
not
a
seeing
lifestyle.
their-
It's not like, okay, let me lose 5 pounds and like then go back to what I was doing before. Like you need to change your lifestyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
It's a big
then you'll see
mentality
change.
change.
Right.
Too. Like you want to want it for yourself.
Yes.
In order
Absolutely.
for it to happen.
And also
Right.
stop obsessing about the number on the scale.
Yeah.
That is
Oh.
the biggest thing
Right.
that Chris
I hate
always
this
tells
scale,
me.
the worst enemy. I
Well,
always tell
especially
you guys,
here, we're
the
lifting
worst.
heavy weights, so you're gonna
Muscle
weigh
weighs more
more.
than
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people just can't break that mental barrier
Yes.
of the
Yeah.
number going up.
Right.
But you might see it physically, like if you go to put on a pair of jeans or a shirt and it's looser fitting, you're still making progress,
Right.
even though that number might be going up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially for us, it's like tough with the hormones. One
Oh,
day
yeah.
it's like
Absolutely.
super
Yeah.
flat, and the next one like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
oh.
So-
it's
so
just
re-
not natural.
So I'm sorry. So relating to that, like, because I do have 2 teenage daughters, the fact that like my mindset has changed towards that, concept. I talk to them about it now, and I'll say, okay, like I see, like they're young. So I remember doing this too. Oh, I want to be skinny. I want to fit in that bikini. I want to, you know, whatever. They are very active and they are in sports and things like that. So they have nice muscle tone, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, but if you want to be healthier, you have to eat this way. You have to nourish your body this way. You have to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you have to make that a priority and do things. And so like for me, having teenage daughters now and seeing them in that light, I'm trying to guide them in a better way than where I was at that point.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. And I could say I hope to do that for my children too.
Right.
Because it's very hard, especially like the worlds that we live in. There's so much pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
It's so funny. I don't know if this happens. Your kid's still young. My girls, they think I'm the worst. My pantry sucks because my snacks are so healthy. They hate it. So they always talking bad about me with other people. Yeah, I have the worst snacks. And I'm like, oh,
This is good for you.
This is good for you. They want the junk. They want all the sweet stuff.
I'm in the junk house, but that's why, you know, I have to have balance. It's okay to have a little bit of junk.
Balance, yeah.
Because most of the time I'm not eating junk, but sometimes I need my gummy bears, you know.
I love that. That's like
So,
the
like,
go-to for me.
Mine is the good cabinet. I'm the good cabinet.
Yeah,
But I also, like, sometimes I hate when I find myself using the word like that around my kids. I hate it. And I don't even know why it comes out. And I like step back and I'm like, okay, no, healthy and versus unhealthy. And I don't want to use words like that around them also.
Absolutely. Because they're sponges.
It's
Right.
Yeah, they're sponges, and if mommy feels that way, then they're gonna think that that's okay to feel that way, and that's normal.
Right. Or that's
Absolutely.
important. You know, it's not about fat, skinny. It's about healthy and unhealthy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Wait, but going back to how your kids don't like your snacks, have you guys tried? Frankie is obsessed with these because I mean he doesn't know any different. Like I don't let him have like dyes and you know like the Cheetos and stuff that we grew up with.
Right.
But they have the lesser evil brands. They have the space balls.
Yes. The
and
cheese balls.
Oh my gosh,
They're
they
cheese
are
balls.
Amazing.
They are very good. Yes.
Eating snacks.
They're amazing.
They're like that big bucket of cheese balls.
It's like the big bucket
Yes,
of cheese balls.
yes.
And they have pizza flavored,
What
which
does
she's
that mean?
obsessed with. And what else? Pizza flavored and
It might
the
be 12
regular
o'clock.
chocolate.
If that's your alarm,
See, real life mom.
Sorry,
She has to talk
everyone
balls.
does.
I think
This is
everybody
gonna be my
does.
sponsor, Mom Cozy. Please.
Yay!
I love it. Coolers, anything. I go back to work Monday, so pumping while podcasting. Make it thing.
hashtag that. No, I did not have that.
You could literally multitask.
It looks like you got a little boob job.
Maybe I should put it in just to walk around.
I will go out with that.
We recently went to a bachelorette
Wineries.
party. We went to Wineries, and she's pumping on the bus.
That
and,
is
like, you
pretty
can't.
impressive.
You can still.
And
live
then
your
is there like
life
a
and-
fridge somewhere that it keeps
I have a little cooler. They
Oh,
have
you
the Mom Cozy
okay.
coolers
Yeah.
as well and everything, and you put the milk in there, and then it's ready to go.
Impressive.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Send Brianna.
No, we have the thing with the wires.
Mom Cozy, I love you. Gross.
With the wire tubes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Every I had those too. Every 6 weeks, you have to reach out to the insurance company, give me new stuff.
Right.
So it was very
Right.
annoying.
Yeah.
With Aaliyah, it was a struggle, but the second
See,
one
that's
was
interesting though. Like I feel the opposite for me. I feel like with Frankie, I bounced back. Funny, we were talking about that before, but I feel like I bounced back to my original pre-pregnancy weight pretty quickly, like within 6 weeks. And then with Sophia, it's like she's going to
6
be
weeks
2.
is really fast.
Yeah. And then I was also nursing and pumping, so I was producing a lot, and I think that just helped like shed the weight off. And also like the stress of being a new mommy, like
Right,
yes, I wasn't exactly taking care of myself properly
Right.
either. So I think that's why
I
it
was
came off
also
quickly.
22 years old.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, that's young.
So easy to bounce back.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's for
after
sure.
your 30s is a little harder.
Yeah. Now, like Sophia, it's like I still feel like I have this weight on me that I can't seem to get rid of, but I feel
great.
better.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel better now that I have like really made that promise to myself that I'm going to keep coming back to the gym and I'm going to lift and focus on my strength training, not
Right.
just being obsessive with cardio like in a way that I used to be.
Right.
So, because I feel like I had a period where I was like really skinny. And I remember Frankie said something to me, you said something to me too, because you were just like you're a little, I think you're just like a little too thin right now. And I appreciated the honest feedback from
Just
people.
because I knew what you looked like prior to that, and then
Because how old is your oldest?
13.
13. Okay, so you guys all have teenagers for the most part. How would you say that partner support and shared responsibilities work in your household? Because I feel like we're newer at this and we're still figuring it out. I feel like, you know, Frank and I, we're good with our responsibilities and like splitting things up, but some days are harder than others. Does it get easier?
yeah, give us tips.
Yeah, give us tips.
In the trenches. So
I mean, my household I find to be a little old fashioned. Like I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I really do like, I handle the kids, I handle the house, my husband's at work. That's just what, you know, our relationship looks like. And I've, you know, gotten used to it. And I mean, my daughter is now going to be 17, so she started driving. So I'm like, can you take your brother here and there? So I have help through her. You know, my husband works a lot, so he's not home as much, but he respects my love for fitness also. And, you know, I get here a lot. So
that's great.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's how I grew up too. My mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from with that. But you do a great job.
Yeah. Thank you.
So yeah. And what about you guys?
For me, it's very similar. We are more of a traditional stay-at-home. Like I'm a stay-at-home mom as well. It helps that my husband works from home. So then he is able to help out more. Like I said, he cooks all the meals. So like dinner is always made. He takes the time out to do that. He also he enjoys doing that. So that's his break. That's his, you know, like release for the day. Besides coming to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, which I will never do. But otherwise, I take care of everything else, you know, the laundry, the kids, anything relating to the kids, I usually take out. I lost my train of thought.
No, that's good that you take care of all that stuff. You hold it down.
Right. I take care of the household. But like I said, now that he works from home, there are days that I do rely on him. We have 3 kids. I can only handle so many at times. If I have to pick up this one at that time and the other one has to be dropped off somewhere, if he's able to, and I tell him in advance, then he helps out in that sense. So that dynamic has changed compared to when my oldest two were little. My husband worked in corporate. We never saw him. I was like literally like a single mom. Like that's how I felt. You know, I took care of everything, cooked, cleaned, the kids. They would be asleep when he left in the morning. They would be asleep when he got home at night. The only time they would spend was like together would be on the weekends.
Was that like a post-COVID thing?
Yeah.
That's when he started.
Yeah, exactly.
After COVID.
Right after COVID.
COVID changed everything.
COVID changed everything. And even like I see it because like, so I have an 11-year-old. I see it with him. He's able to go to events at school that like he couldn't do with my other 2 when they're younger.
That's really nice.
So it's really nice. And like he felt very guilty not being able to be there, but that was the dynamic. I didn't work, you know, where I worked, but I didn't get paid for my job. You know, so he brought in the money. And so, you know, we just had to split up things that way. And that's just how we made it work. And over time, it, you know, developed into other things. We became more flexible. You know?
Absolutely.
And I have the opposite where on Monday I have to go back to work, which is really hard and different. Like my mom stood home when I was a kid as well, but I'm a teacher. My husband's a teacher. So I'd honestly say right now we're very 50-50 because going back to work, like it can't just be all on the woman. Like I'm pumping, breastfeeding, he's helping with bottles, cooking, cleaning. Like we're really 50-50 because like I said before, 4 hands is better than 2.
Absolutely.
And I think the beauty of it is like, no matter if we're single moms or we're working moms, like we still put in the work here. We make time for ourselves coming to the gym and that's where we all share.
We are the same too. I think I was telling you yesterday, we have a Google Calendar. My girls have phones. So we plan the whole week, actually the whole month. like with their sports.
Wow.
And
That's great.
dance, because
Yeah.
my girls
Walk
travel
around.
for sports.
Right.
So everybody knows what they have to do.
Yes.
Like they reminded us, oh, I have practice at this time. So
Right.
that's also helpful.
Yep.
And we could also see like what time, it helps me to see what time I could work out. So now that
Yeah.
I'm coaching, I have to plan around
Of
when I'm
course.
going to work out
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I can't work out while I'm coaching. Sometimes it's hard. So I
Right.
have to plan with the week, like what day I'm going to
Yep.
work out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, that's really great. And it sounds like everyone does a really great job too, of like having a support system
Yes.
and everything. Like I know
Yeah.
you too, like your sister helps with the baby,
Yeah.
your parents, his parents. It's like
You
it
help
takes a
with
village.
all the advice, tips. I didn't know what I was doing, and
It takes a village
Yeah.
for sure. It's not easy.
nope.
So let's see. Jen, why would motivation fade, especially in motherhood?
I think it fades because you're so focused on your children, your husband, all the responsibilities that you have, whether you're working or not. So then you just like forget about yourself, and it's so easy to forget about yourself. And it also has to do with time management. You know, like you have to be able to carve out some time just for you, regardless if you come to the gym or not, like just in life. You know, like I don't know, maybe your thing is going to Costco by yourself and like pushing that cart, going down every single
Candles.
right, whatever it is. But like, you know, being alone is okay. Like, you know, having that time to do that for yourself, whatever, like I said, whatever makes it, you know, your life feel balanced, and you can come back to your family and feel like, okay, I can do this now. I
Right.
can do everything else. But I think that like for me, like, especially in the beginning with my two older ones, when they were little, like, because they were born like back to back, basically, it was really hard for me to like come to the gym. One, I didn't have a babysitter. So it was just like, okay, well, what am I going to do? You know, it wasn't until like probably my oldest was 4 that I got back to the gym. I would do stuff at home,
Yeah.
you know, but
Right.
that wasn't the same.
It's not the same.
I
It's not the
love
same.
being at the gym. Like I need a class structure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like to socialize. I like, you know, to feed off of other people's energy. Like that's what I enjoy. Like COVID was really hard for me, you know, except for like, when Frank did those outside, you know,
Oh, yeah, the
workouts, that
outside
was
workouts.
amazing,
Yeah.
you know, because then you could get together with a group of people who, you know, wanted to do exactly what you were doing, you know.
Absolutely.
So for me, I enjoy being in a gym. Other people don't need a gym. They can be at home and have their home gym or whatever it is and feel totally comfortable. But it is important to take that time for yourself. Whatever it is that you choose is beneficial for your sanity.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And life
sometimes,
is
like,
exhausting.
Oh,
And
yeah.
babies,
I'm
babies
exhausted
are
right now.
exhausting.
Take the help. If they offer you, take
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Take it. Don't feel guilty. I used to feel guilty.
Me
all
too.
the time.
Me too. I always felt guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to miss out. You know, they're so
Yeah.
young,
Right.
and you're like,
I think also I felt guilty because I was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So I was like,
we're not allowed to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel almost right.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you're not allowed to like have that extra help, even if
Right.
somebody's offering it to you. You're like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm home.
That's
I'm not
our
really
job.
working.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I can relate to that for sure. Like asking for help, like outside of my mom was very hard for me. Yeah. Like I never had anyone watch my children until my mom was having surgery last year when she was going through her cancer treatments, that Brianna and her sister came to watch the kids for us that day. Like it was just like, but like, I know you guys can relate to that. Like, it's just like a nervous thing. I don't know, like leaving your kids. It's not that you don't trust other people, but it's just, I guess you feel in a way like, I don't know, at least for me, like my mom knows like what I'm thinking or like what I would do, stuff like that. So mom guilt is definitely hard.
I feel bad leaving her with William sometimes.
oh my God.
Yeah.
That's her husband. That's her husband, whoever doesn't know.
I know. I don't know why. I'm like, oh my God, my baby. I don't know why. But of course, he's like better than me sometimes. And but yeah, it was just weird. Like we get so attached to them.
Yeah.
They're so little. Like you don't want to just leave them.
Absolutely. Yeah. You have to remember though, like Frankie said this to me the other day, because little Frankie, it was bedtime and he wanted me, I forgot what it was. He wanted me to lay down with him. And I was like in the middle of folding laundry and he came into the room and he was just like, one day he's not going to ask you to do that. So just go.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing.
Yeah. It's like the laundry can wait.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to go anywhere.
My Sophia, she's
Yes.
10. She
Yeah.
comes to my bed sometimes
In the middle of the night?
Oh.
and I get so mad, like so mad.
Yeah.
And Lillian tells me like it's not gonna happen, like
Right.
Yeah.
so just enjoy it. I'm like, I guess.
You know, then you can sleep.
Frankie just started doing that. Like since he's in a toddler bed now, he finds his way into the bed and he more so does it when he knows that daddy has already left for work.
Oh,
So then he gets just to snuggle with mommy.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh my God, when Sophia is in a toddler bed, I'm going to be screwed because they're going to be fighting over. Like they'll be fighting.
Yeah.
Mommy's mine. And mommy's mine.
Oh, boy.
And that's what they do. They were doing this yesterday and they were like, one is in the front of me, one's behind me, and they're fighting over who I belong to. It's just
I love you.
so it's cute stuff like that, but
Enjoy
definitely
it.
gonna miss it when all of these things,
Enjoy
you
it.
know. So how would you say, let's say Rachel, how would you say redefining success and showing up when it counts?
Let's see. Showing up when
hard.
it counts. Yeah, that's hard.
Redefining.
So
success.
Well, I mean, success could be different for everyone too,
Yeah.
you know? So that's kind of depends on what your goals are and, you know, what you want to achieve. But redefining, what was it?
redefining success. What about, why don't you talk about like, have you altered anything you're doing for training for the upcoming High Rocks that you're doing?
I mean, I kind of reintroduced running to my, you know, routine. I had stopped running and I got into this like walking. Like we go for a walk after class.
good.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes we put our vests on.
Makes it fun.
And it's just like a relaxing walk. And I realized you don't need the stomping of the cardio like we used
Yeah.
to. But with High Rocks, I started running again.
Yeah.
But really that's it. I keep saying I should eat more also since I am running.
Absolutely.
I eat a lot to begin with. So I can't eat any more than I already eat.
Yeah.
But really that's the only difference I would say.
Yeah.
So
No, but definitely make sure that you're getting the extra protein,
I
drink your
know.
water
Oh, yeah.
and
I know.
everything.
The
So-
electrolytes.
Electrolytes,
Yes, especially the
definitely.
few days have been so sweaty lately. So
Yeah.
I gotta get
Absolutely.
those electrolytes in.
So, Brie, this is going to be a question for you. I know that you
everyone calling me
recently
now?
were cleared to
Nobody
start
calls
working
me.
out again.
Yes.
So, like your healing time and everything like that, and why rushing it can backfire. Like, do you think that if you had not listened to what your doctor said and went back before, that maybe that would have backfired on you?
I think for sure. I think that I worked out the whole pregnancy, so it just really gave me the stamina, the confidence, and the energy to like make it through birth, like hardest experience ever. And then now postpartum, yeah, you definitely need to heal. Like that was just so scary. I didn't know that. Like I have so much more respect for women now after giving birth. Like nobody really talks about it. Exactly. Like keep it real, keep it raw.
easy.
So it was really hard. But I just realized, okay, I need to give myself the time, the rest, just exhausted, lack of sleep, waking up in the middle of the night to breastfeed. So if I rushed back to the gym, I would just be hurt. Even just like trying to do a pull-up the other day. I
And
can't
give
do
yourself
that.
some credit because you're doing amazing.
Thank
You're
you.
doing great.
Thanks.
When you had
so
that
good.
belly with the barbell, I was like, damn, she was
I thought
so
baby's
cute.
coming out today.
It almost, it's more for your like mental health, you know?
Yes.
Like, physically,
Yes.
like, yeah, it feels good and everything, but
Right.
mental health, that's really
Yes.
important.
Absolutely.
Right.
I just like going from being able to do pull-ups and everything to not. That's a hard
It's
transition,
hard.
but I realized like I'll
You'll
come
get
back.
there.
I'll get
You'll
back
get
there.
there.
Like,
I feel like it's very
all good.
humbling
I can't even do a
too.
pull-up.
Like having zero strength. Like when you first come back to the gym. It's
Yeah.
like, wow. Like it was something that I was not prepared for at all. And like
Yeah.
what you were just saying, Jen, people don't talk about it at all. No. Yeah.
My own mother didn't talk to me about that kind of
So
stuff.
upset with my mom. I'm like, why didn't you tell me?
Never
that it was
explained
maybe
all
like
these
this?
things.
You told me all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you need to be
Perfect.
prepared because I
Yeah.
don't know if your mom's going to tell you.
No.
No.
Right.
And I guess that's more like old-fashioned thinking. Like
Yes.
you just kind of learn as you go. But my
Yeah.
mom, I was like, what is this? What's happening? Like,
I know.
you know.
Yeah.
And, unlike you, when I was pregnant with my first 2 pregnancies, I couldn't work out.
Okay.
I was on bed rest with my first one.
All right,
So
yeah.
like getting back into shape was really difficult for me.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like
Yeah.
mentally, it was just like, I want to go, I want to do this. Even walking, like it
Yeah.
was just like, it was an effort because even though I didn't feel like I gained so much weight, mentally, I couldn't get myself like psyched up to do it, even though I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So it took some time to, to get back into things.
But like you said before, though, you didn't have the help. So with the
No.
first 2,
Yeah.
you have to also add on, okay, I have to get the stroller.
Yes.
I have to make sure that I have wipes. I have to make sure I have their water
yeah.
bottles, extra diapers,
Extra
because
clothes,
snacks,
everything,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Snacks, depending on how old they were.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
it's really crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lack of
I
sleep,
was like
too.
so sad. Like I think I got a little bit of depression.
That's what I'm
Postpartum.
saying. I think
Yeah.
I
My
did
mom
too.
with me, she stayed with me for 3 weeks. But when she left, I cried the whole day. I'm like, what am I
Yeah.
gonna do with this baby? She was
Right.
helping me everything. She
Yeah.
was cooking my meals.
Yeah.
I was her baby.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
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 So
You really
when she
appreciate your
left,
mothers
I'm like,
Yeah.
after giving birth.
who's gonna take care of me? Like,
Right.
what's going on? It was
Yeah.
so sad. It was, and yeah, it took a while. It took like almost a month for me to feel
yeah.
a little bit more like normal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Absolutely.
like the hormones were just all
Yeah.
a roller coaster.
Yeah.
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 With my third though, Leah's gonna be 6. I worked out my pregnancy. I probably went for a run early. But again,
Okay.
for me,
You needed
my
it.
anxiety,
Yeah.
my
Good.
stress, as long as I had somebody in the house,
Yeah.
I needed to just get out.
You
I
do.
need it,
Yeah.
mental
But it was
health.
also your third kid. So
Right.
your third kid,
Yeah.
you're like, all right.
Who wants her? Who wants her?
What's
My excuse, this is my first. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
How times have changed.
Are your first 2 close in age?
Yeah, 18 months apart.
Oh, wow. So that's a very
Yeah.
significant gap that you had,
so
too. Yeah.
16, 15, and 6.
So was that hard mentally for you having to
Like start over.
start over? Yeah.
Start over.
And such a big age gap.
She feels like she felt like my first again because I
yeah.
forgot
The gap.
everything. And you think
Yeah.
you're going to be, I guess, a little more relaxed, but when they're newborns and it's like
Yeah.
the hardest stage, you're still like freaking out about everything. And
First couple of days,
You
it was
know,
like that.
I'm like, I like a routine, so I really worked so hard to like
Yeah.
get that routine going right away because
Yeah.
that's what helps.
In the long run, it helps.
Yeah.
But I also feel like when you're pregnant and you are active during the pregnancy, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I experienced both. The
Yes.
one that I was a potato on
Right.
the couch and the
Yeah.
one that I was active, it was
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mentality
Everything.
was
I
different.
agree.
Everything
Yeah.
was different.
Yeah.
Right, your
So
recovery.
You did great.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have morning sickness or anything, and I swear it's like I ordered the working out. Like that just
Right.
That
Yeah.
happened to me in my second pregnancy. No morning sickness.
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
The first ones, I couldn't even brush my teeth. That's
Really?
how
Oh
bad.
my gosh.
Wow.
I have to brush my teeth around noon after I eat lunch. Because if I
Otherwise you
did it in
felt
the
nauseous?
morning, it was like that
Wow.
nasty.
Wow.
It was just
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Wow,
It was
that's
really bad.
unbelievable. It's crazy how like everyone has such a different experience
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Did anyone have like both? Because I know you guys have multiple kids. So did anyone have both natural and C-section, or was it
All natural.
all natural for you too? Okay.
Yeah.
So me as well. So something that I can say too, which I have to get better with, is like pelvic floor exercises.
Oh yeah.
And I always laugh like whenever the jump rope comes
Oh
out.
my God. Don't get us started. Don't get us
Over
started.
the bathroom.
We should have a little diaper section in the bathroom.
Right.
When you're doing doubles.
Yes.
I
Right.
even tried to
Right.
Oh, I cannot wait for you to have your first jump rope experience.
Oh god.
What about like sneezing, coughing,
God.
anything? I'm like, oh my
Laughing
gosh.
too hard.
Laughing too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. No, but all of this stuff is just so important. And I have to we have to like try to incorporate more like specific pelvic floor. Because I feel like there's
Yeah.
so many women here that are moms.
Yeah.
And we should be able to help with that in some capacity. So
Yes.
that way in the future, like we don't just like let it go and then it's a problem.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah.
do your exercises when you're watching TV.
Yeah.
We're doing it right
We
now.
can do it right now. I was just gonna say.
Doing it right now. You think about it right away.
Yeah, and then you can start doing it. Right.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Right.
So how did you guys feel being on today?
I feel great. I feel like we cover a lot that people don't talk much. So I hope that we help the community a little bit more.
Yeah.
And
Women supporting women and
Right.
some conversations that aren't usually
Right.
had. And
Yes.
we keep it real, we keep it raw.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you say that because, like, I mean, you're in my 9:30 class. Like, we have like this group of women that always come to the 9:30 class. We have conversations like this
Yes.
all the time.
Oh, yes.
All the time. Like, we, like Frank probably thinks we're not getting our workout. We do our workout, but we chat all the way through. Exactly.
Right.
Could never.
So,
Right.
but it's nice sharing this, like, beyond that.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
like, because I love that I had that community and connection with those women that I work out with because of that. So.
Yeah.
No, that's really great. And that's something too, like for myself becoming a mom, that's why anyone that wants to talk about it, or I find out like my best friend was pregnant, I'm going to tell her the real truth of everything.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, like unsolicited advice, because I just want every woman to feel as supported as possible. And I
Right.
think that that's great. And I love that you guys do that in class. That's great.
Yeah.
You're right though. Yeah. Anytime I'm in a 9:30 class, you guys are always like chatting about something. It's important.
Yeah. What dress are you wearing today? What are you doing? What's your kids doing? What's school? What are you
Right.
for dinner?
What aches and pains do you have today?
Absolutely.
One just killed me.
But I'm so glad that you guys were able to come on today. So hopefully we could do it again soon.
Yes.
But with that being said, that's going to close out today's episode. Please catch us the next time.
Bye.